Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the podcast that likes drinking more than certain senators on trial.
You know? Well, he's not a senator.
Okay, he's a judge. Okay, well, semantics.
Judge not, lest ye be a senator. Be a senator not, lest... What?
Sure. Is that like you can take the...
You
can take...
You can take the farm out of the cow.
Right, but you can't take the cow
you can
out...
only put the cow from farm to table.
Wait, what? That got dark. And if you think that's weird, folks, we're getting all sorts of fucking weird today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we are... This is some strange times.
It's a strange, wacky world.
Wacky.
We are living in today. I need to update our title because we had a way better idea, and there we go.
Okay. So now people hopefully can find us. So things have been going on.
Things have been things, and they are going on currently.
Yeah. So I got a text message from the president today. I couldn't believe it.
I was unhappy. I felt like okay. So I was sitting at work, and I'm sure what happened to me happened to a lot of people, where suddenly everything in the room just started vibrating.
Oh wait, it wasn't just me.
Oh, were you vibrating?
I thought I got a text.
Oh,
from the president.
Oh no, we all got it, man.
Like, what?
Yeah, we all got it. He's trying. He's reaching, man. He needs help.
Well, I've got two trains of thought.
Okay.
As to what happened. So
as to what happened?
Yeah. So like I thought I got a text from the president and thought it was special.
No.
But like you said, like you could hear it. So
you could hear it.
So
everybody started
going off. I work in a call center that wasn't very handled well. Everybody started screaming. It was a whole thing.
Well, yeah. So like everything started vibrating. I looked at my phone and I'm like, oh. That was my first thought. I saw presidential alert, and I saw like national alert service, and everything after that was just like blurry. I'm just like, ew, why? He's in my phone now.
Yeah,
I don't like that he's in my phone.
Well, I mean, Big Brother's in your phone anyway.
And when did it become a presidential service alert?
Well, when he did it, man.
When he did what? Oh, what? He just hit everybody up?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like that's what I'm thinking.
I still have it. No, I deleted it immediately. That's how mad I was.
Well, you're probably one of those assholes that turns off the Amber Alert. So
I do not. I get it on my phone and I do a quick search to make sure that everything is.
You look out your window and you see if you got the white Bronco.
Just looking for any suspicious characters.
Okay.
Like, do I need to grab my cape?
Oh, you got a cape?
I gotta go. Cool. You don't have a cape?
Not since Mothman, man.
That's just Mothman.
Yeah.
What happened to Mothman?
Got caught in a revolving door, shot between the eyes.
What?
Yeah.
I'm missing the reference.
Watchmen, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like the Watchmen. I wasn't a fan.
You are by yourself on that one.
I don't think so.
I think you are.
I don't do Alan Moore.
He's kind of an asshole. But what I thought was happening was one of two things.
What?
One was Trump was texting the world or the United States in order...
He thought he was texting the world.
Probably. In order to get a percentage from the phone companies to go towards the national deficit, because standard rates and messages apply.
See, like when I got it, I was like, he's probably trying to like tweet out to everybody, listen, look at... Brett is a great guy. I know him. I mean, I don't know him too well. We're not that close. I wouldn't really vouch for him, but he's a great guy. I love him. He comes over all the time. We're not good friends, though. I really don't know what's going on out there, but vote for Brett in November.
And women, you're doing great.
And women, you're doing great. Men, hold on. It's scary for us all. We'll get through this. Man. Dude, wow. Who would have thought that this would be a scary time for men? Like, really? I mean, like, certainly, there is a spectrum.
You need to give it another shot, Blakely, okay?
There is a spectrum. What is this? I'm not a fan of it. Cheers.
She only saw the movie.
Look, book's not much better. There's a spectrum And on that spectrum is
you're on it too.
Whoa! We are not shaming here.
Okay, that's fair. This is a safe space.
This is a safe space. You
For
know what?
no
Fuck
one.
all you people who are like, oh, you goddamn liberals in your fucking safe space. Fuck you.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Did you just make fun of the handicapped?
No, I was making fun of Trump.
Okay.
That was not the handicap.
That came across very R-word.
So, to the people who were like, oh, fuck you liberals with all your safe spaces and bullshit, you know what? Maybe some people need a space just to work out their shit. You ever think about that? You ever think that maybe some people got some fucking problems, man? What? This is my safe space.
Is it?
I get to come here and I get to drink. I get to let loose.
Oh, okay.
I feel safe here.
Well,
And
good.
with all of you.
Well, that's great because
What were we talking about? We were talking about Trump and him invading our phones.
Oh, yeah. So I thought it was a plot to cut down the national deficit by getting a cut from the phone companies, which would make sense. Like if you got like 5 cents out of that 10 cents from every American who has a phone,
Sure.
fuck, we'd be doing good.
I thought he was just trying to like remind everybody that, white men in America aren't the problem. When let's be real. I mean, white guys in America, we're like mostly the problem.
I didn't do anything.
I mean, I didn't do anything.
So I'm not. I don't.
So like
speak
when I hear shit like that, I'm like, does not apply.
only cis deal in absolutes. But my other thought. What?
Thought I saw him off.
My other thought was that so if this is not a plot,
Say only. Can we go back to that? Yeah. You say only cis.
Siths.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna
Sith Lords.
Go back. Okay, keep going. We're just gonna bypass it.
Wow.
We're not gonna. We're not going to acknowledge what I thought you said.
Okay.
We're just gonna keep moving. We're just gonna keep moving. That's where were you going?
I was gonna say my other thought was that he was testing this, so come election time, he can text America, and say vote for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I was talking to a coworker about that, and he's like, "Is that legal?"
Is what legal?
If he
hijacking the national broadcast service
to say vote for me.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if like. Because here's the thing, that alert on the television, even though you'd even hear it on the radio sometimes, but that alert on the television, like growing up, used to scare the crap.
Well, we thought the bomb was coming.
Well, I always thought, and like, here's the thing, thunderstorms. When I was very little, they used to scare me. I was always afraid of thunderstorms.
Yep.
The older I got,
I was afraid of the Russians.
Well, that's reasonable.
Yep.
The older I got, I realized no. Thunderstorms don't scare me. They just make me have to poop. So that odd feeling in my gut is just a turd that I need to let escape my body. But whenever I would hear that alert on the TV, like I come home, instantly I got to take a shit.
Okay.
Because it was that like the National Broadcast Service, and it would like go through like all the counties, and it's like, how does it know I live in Onondaga County?
Well, I mean, if you think about it for more than 3 seconds, it
right?
makes
But
sense.
I'm also 5 in this scenario.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
So what I'm envisioning is, come time for re-election, you're gonna start hearing that more and more. Your phone's gonna be buzzing more and more. You're gonna hear that. Listen, guys, it's been a great 4 years. I just want you to remember how great I made America, okay? We did a great thing for America this past 4 years. I got my good pal, my best friend forever, Brett, and elected into the Supreme Court. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. I didn't get accused of having sex with a porn star again this year. We're going to do another 4, guys. It's going to be great. Vote for Trump. By the way, you should probably get some sand. It looks like there could be some flooding going on. That's what I envision.
The sad thing is, that's possible.
That's possible. Like at this point, nothing
is off the table.
I feel like nothing is off the table. Nothing surprises me anymore. Like even when things surprise me, like I sit there and look at it, I go, you know what though? Like in the grand scheme of things, everything that's going on, like it makes sense. It makes sense that this is the point that we are at. Like this is where the progression has gone to.
Yeah,
this is why I drink.
It's weird times.
Yeah.
It may be the weirdest times.
It's the weirdest times.
Like, I don't know how it was back when old Abe Lincoln was in office. I'm sure those were some weird times.
I mean, I'm sure, you know, and it's, are these the worst times? No. You know,
no.
I mean,
there was a thing called the Great Depression.
The Great Depressions,
yeah.
You know.
World Wars,
Vietnam, Civil Rights. Like, there was always time periods where, like, groups of people definitely had it a lot worse.
Right.
You know, is that to take away from current issues? No, not at all.
Right.
But I think just where we are from a standpoint of, like, technology and social media and accessibility, like, one thing we were talking about at work the other day was, like, everybody's so quick to react. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody is just
everybody's
like,
an individual.
So trigger happy to just come out and say, like, no, he's guilty without hearing the evidence first. And I'm like, not for nothing. But people probably thought the same way 20, 30 years ago. They just didn't have Twitter to run to spout off their bullshit. They had to wait until the next newspaper came through to write their letter to the editor. Yeah. Like, that's how it worked back then. Things weren't as accessible. You know, you could not know that your neighbor was a racist.
Right. Now you know.
Now you know. Now you know. You know now.
Right.
It's very easy to find that shit out.
And it's a very quickened pace of life. I mean, we're all just tweeting towards our graves. You know,
I saw your tweet yesterday.
Yeah.
It was very poignant. I had actually typed out a response.
Yeah.
I just deleted it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I can't tell you how many times, like something happens. And I do know that, like, there are a lot of subjects where it is very important to contribute your voice to it. You know, a lot of times it's more in support. I believe in voicing your support towards something.
Well, of course.
Even if it means you got to, you know, show a little bit of disdain in your tone of voice. But yeah, like, there's been a lot of times where I've gone on Twitter, I'm just like, nah.
Right.
You know, it's
and for
I don't need to contribute.
For those that don't know, I tweeted out something along the lines of, like, whenever I feel yeah, why don't you pull up the actual thing, because I'll never be able to fucking remember it. But I do not do social media that often.
You said Tuesday thoughts. When bad things happen, I think of posting them on social media. I type it all out, look at it, and then delete it before posting. No one cares about my bullshit. Everyone has bullshit. I don't need to add my bullshit to the pile. Just deal with it instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just and I had more, but I ran out of characters.
That's why I have to do a thread.
Oh, okay.
You got to thread it.
Yeah, mine was what I was going to add to that was I just deal with it like an adult instead. So, but I didn't have enough fucking characters to add the like an adult because that's the thing. Like, if I go on my Facebook every now and then, if I go on Twitter, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I have to fucking do laundry. This is bullshit.
Who do you have? Like, who's complaining?
Mostly family.
Oh, okay.
So, and it's like, well, I
gotta do laundry.
Everybody's got to do laundry.
Everybody's got to do laundry.
Everybody has their own bullshit to deal with.
Yeah.
It's not fair to put your bullshit out for other people to see it because they're also dealing with their fucking bullshit.
When the hell was it? It wasn't too long ago. I hopped on Facebook and they now have the because they've got like the snooze for 30 days and like the unfollow buttons. Yeah,
the wife was talking about that. She has some friend that was like a crack whore or something like that.
Oh.
And she's like, I snoozed her for a while and now she's back and I'm so happy because it's so much drama. And
oh my God!
And that's like
what I did was I went through and I like if it was a dramatic post, I snoozed it. If it was a toxic post, I snoozed it. Like, and I was like, I don't know who you are. Like, like I snoozed like a ton of like posts on my feed. Like, went back later that day, tried to scroll through my feed. I got maybe like half of a scroll, and then Facebook was just like, there are no more results. I was like, oh,
well, that's the way to live your life.
I guess this is why I don't use it then.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, a lot of people have bullshit. I'm very empathetic. I will listen if you need someone to listen to, but more often than not, I will probably not care.
Right, because you got your own shit to deal with.
And I got my own stuff to deal with.
Right.
I deal with my stuff as I do.
Right.
And I know a lot of people It's just bullshit.
Right. Exactly. And I'm not one for drama. I'm not one for
save the drama for your mother.
Well, except for your mom. She doesn't like your drama.
Some drama today.
Anyway.
Crack open a bottle. I'm having fun. This is fun.
You know what? This is fun. I was gonna say. So speaking of how weird the world is.
Yeah, you had some weird. You were telling me earlier that you had some weird stuff going on recently,
I had one fuck of a weekend,
which is crazy because like I saw you like 5 days ago, and things seem to be okay.
So much has changed.
Oh yeah,
so much has changed. Just in the span of 5 fucking days. Yeah. Like I said, the world is at an accelerated pace, and boy, like you could be feeling good about yourself. You know, you could be drinking with friends. You could be accusing your friend of racist slurs on Jackbox. I mean, you could be having a good fucking time.
Bad. Very bad.
And then just 4 days later, you could be looking for that noose, man.
Oh, like, what? Okay, hold up. Why?
Metaphorically.
Okay, the metaphorical noose.
Yeah,
okay.
Not the Andy Bourdain noose. I just let it sit there for you.
I know. That's the weird part about it too. It's like I'm trying to get over the point, and you're just like, yeah, just stew it. Just sit there, let it get steamy. Let it get steamy. Yeah.
So
that's something fucked up.
I said some. I not only did I say some weird shit, I saw some weird shit.
Yeah. What was because you just sent me a photo today.
Yes, I sent a photo.
We have since posted it. You can check us out on our Twitter and Instagram. You're gonna show it now.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna throw it up here.
Okay.
So here's the photo, and then I'll tell the story. Okay. So we're gonna take a look at this. So this is a thing I saw in real life. This was a photo taken from my phone, and that is a real thing that I saw.
Can you explain?
So I can't explain. So Saturday, we have a tradition in my house to where in the morning we take the kids to the YMCA. They have their swim lessons. You know, we get a little workout in, doing fitness.
Getting them reps, brother.
Yeah, brother. And then afterwards, we have the rest of the day to ourselves. Right. So, but what happened this past weekend was we go into the Y, we did our usual routine, but then the daughter and the wife had this event they had to go to for the Girl Scouts. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, you go to certain events for the Girl Scouts, you get the little fucking patch or whatever for the gimmick, right?
Get a piece of flair.
Yeah, for your vest.
Right.
So, I don't know exactly which one she was trying to achieve, but she had to go to a festival to get this patch. A festival. Okay. All right. So, like, we're in central New York. We've got some weird festivals around here. We've got, like, you got things like the Cinnamon Festival. You got things like the Irish Festival, the Polish Festival. A lot of ethnic things for festivals.
Yeah.
Things like that. We had to go to the Bee Festival.
The Bee Festival?
The Bee Festival.
Okay.
To save the bees.
Gotta save them bees, man.
But do we?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, bees produce honey, which is great for tea. That's why we need to save them.
And it's good for Honey Jack, too.
It is great for Honey Jack.
Yeah. Most importantly, right?
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if there's another reason.
I know a certain singer that likes to take a shot of Honey Jack before she sings because honey is supposed to help your vocal cords. Mm-hmm. So in theory, by drinking Honey Jack, you're like killing two birds with one stone kind of thing.
Sure.
Science. So
Neil deGrasse Tyson that shit.
Fuck, man.
That was a mouthful.
So anyway, we went to the Bee Festival.
Right.
Now the Bee Festival was out by Great Northern Mall, which I haven't been out there in God knows.
Is that still a mall?
We'll get to that part of the story in a minute.
Okay.
So it's a little bit out of the way of Great Northern Mall, but like we get to the Bee Festival, and it is like in the parking lot of a library that nobody fucking goes to.
Okay.
So like it was you look at the flyer for this thing, it's like they have live music, they've got food trucks, they've got activities, they've got all this kind of shit, right? We pull up.
This is starting to sound familiar.
We pull up.
Right.
There's literally 5 things there. Okay? There's there's a thing set up for a puppet show.
Hey,
oh yeah,
I'm doing this thing.
Yeah, it looks like you're sucking dicks on it.
You know, we've discussed.
All right, hold on, folks. We're gonna reshare the link.
Links are back up again. I just shared a Twitch.
Excuse me?
I just shared a Twitch.
Well, your finger was twitching.
My finger what? My hand has been twitching lately.
Yeah.
It's been a very weird thing. I don't
Not drinking enough water.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I drink a lot of water.
But do you drink enough water?
That is a question.
Like, how much water are you supposed to be drinking?
Okay, let's see. Let's figure this out.
Okay.
I weigh how much water is on Earth. How much water? 8. Okay, you may have heard you should aim for 8-ounce glasses. 8-ounce glasses of water per day.
8 8-ounce glasses.
Yeah.
So that's like 16?
No, what? No, that 8 times 8.
48. Because it rhymes. Is that right? Oh, I know. That's 6 times 8. No, that's not right.
8 times 8. Do it in
662?
Christy,
what's the math on that?
I know the answer too. I'm just not telling you.
No, it's
okay, but like based on body weight.
Calculator.
See, like that's the thing. It's 64.
Oh, why don't you just say the fucking Beatles song, man?
What?
When I'm 64.
When I'm 64, I'm still gonna hate that song.
I'm not gonna live to 64.
How much water? Okay. If you weigh 150 pounds, that would be 75 to 150 ounces of water a day. So I'm 240.
You're 240?
I weigh 240 pounds, sir.
Wow, you let yourself go.
Jesus, man. The fuck? Should I take my shirt off?
I mean, if you want to.
I can take my, listen. I'm just saying. It's National Kevin Day. We can get all sorts of Kevin.
We're going to get a show, folks.
What were we talking about before the stream died?
I don't even remember.
We were talking about bees.
Yeah, but I don't know where I left off.
And bead hives. I made a great bead hive pun. I'm going to say it again. Start over. Okay, your daughter was making the crafts.
Yeah, so they had this craft.
It's going to be great, guys. You're going to love it.
Oh, fuck. So my daughter was making this craft to where you take a tin can and then you have rolled up shitty pieces of craft paper, like, what do they call that shit?
Construction paper?
Construction paper.
Construction paper, because you build things with it.
I guess. You build it, they will come, according to the bees. So she did this thing, and then afterwards they're like, so you hang this shit up, and then they make a home out of it, and then come next spring, you got to clean out the paper.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck you. We ain't doing that shit.
Right. And they said it was a beehive.
And it was a little beehive for them.
And I was like, you guys love it. I was like, but you could just take the tin can, put a bunch of beads in it, and then you have a bead hive. Boom. This is why I'm here, folks. Every week. This is why I'm here. This is what I do all the time. All the time. I get top about this shit.
I guess.
Yeah, it's what I aim for. Oh, it's getting spicy in here. I might need to start
wearing deodorant.
Oh yeah, actually no. This is the second night in a row I forgot to put on deodorant. I mean, not that it's
certainly is spicy. So anyway, like we're at this bee festival thing.
Right.
Like so she does her craft. And there's these 2 assholes that are playing guitar
Who are the guys? Who are the guys playing guitar?
They're 70 years old. I don't know.
Oh, okay. What are they singing about?
B songs.
B songs. So they're playing B-sides. I'm here all week, guys. Here all week. Thank you.
Then why are you leaving?
Thank you. I'm just waving to all the fans. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. B-sides. Come on.
No, they played like a Tom Petty song that had bees referenced in it, and then like they stopped and like tried to do chatter with the audience.
Oh yeah, banter.
Yeah, but there was no audience.
There was no audience. So great. Yeah.
So that was sad, and then they had her do another craft to where they wanted to make her make a seed bomb.
A seed bomb?
Yeah.
What's a seed bomb?
So you know those fucking bath bomb things?
Right.
That the goddamn chicks spend like $50 on to have dissolve in the fucking tub?
They got that stuff at like Five Below.
Well, yeah. Or you can go to like the Lush and pay out your asshole for something that's gone in 15 seconds.
I mean, how good does it make you smell?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I got no sense
like
of
you
smell.
take 2 dumps and then you're... Doesn't matter how good you smelled back then.
2 dumps and it's going to take a bath nuke to get that going again.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, wait, what was it talking about?
We're talking about bath bombs and
right.
The seed bomb. What is
seed
the
bomb.
seed?
What
are we seeding? What are we trying to get?
So the seed bomb,
right,
is it's not a sexual position, but what it is you take.
It could be.
I mean, just listen. You might get inspired.
Dude, I'm taking clothes off. I'm getting sweaty. It's happening.
This whole fucking night's gone to shit. But so what you do is
seed bomb.
You take a plant seed, so like corn or tomato or fucking tree, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
A seed, right?
A seed.
And then you take the seed, and then you take the soil, and you form a ball around it. So in theory. All you have to do is like lob that shit out into your yard.
So you just have a ball. You're basically just making balls of dirt.
Correct.
Okay.
So like,
you get a patch for this?
Yeah. So like, this is like a thing that she gets. But like, I'm sitting here and I'm holding like I've got the sleeping boy. Like they just had the swim lessons. I just worked out. We're going to the bee festival. Yeah. I saw a fucking goat dressed as a bee. I'm holding a sleeping fucking boy, like in my arms, and she's just covered in fucking dirt. I'm just like, what are we doing? What is this? And then, so like my one redeeming factor was like, okay, so as advertised, they're gonna have food trucks there, right? So like, I'm like,
you
okay,
got some food.
I'm gonna get. They had food trucks there.
They had a truck with food in the back of it, I imagine.
Correct. So, like, this was some Mama Nancy's fucking lunchbox or whatever the fuck the thing was called. Ladybug lunchbox, I think it was.
Ladybug lunchbox.
Which they had very reasonable prices.
Okay, yeah, they do.
They do. It was like $5 for like a goddamn cheeseburger and shit, like cooked and the whole deal.
Right.
And I'm like, looking around... I mean, we did the 2 things there are to do at this festival. You didn't have many other options. No, so it was like we could just eat and go, or we could just go.
Better probably just to go.
And it was just better just to go. So we just went, right?
Right.
So as we were leaving, but as we were coming there, we saw a sign at the Great Northern Mall that the Sears is going out of business.
Sears is going out of business.
And this was the last day of going out of business, So we're like, well, let's swing by. Maybe we can find some shoes.
Maybe you can pick up a washer.
A washer for like $5. You know, whatever the fuck, right? I'm looking to become, what do they call those fucking things? A prepper.
A doomsday prepper?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm looking to start up that business. So I was looking for a battery, see if they had a battery kind of thing.
Okay.
And alas, we walk in, and they have a rack of clothes.
Oh yeah. At that point, everything's dry.
And like their displays, and that's like
because you can buy the displays. Yeah.
I saw the most fucking amazing thing.
What was that?
So they had like 3 mattresses left in the whole store because they had like your whole home furnishing section, right? So I saw this couple come in and they bought all 3 mattresses and all 3 frames to go with the mattresses. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of a weird thing to buy 3 of the things. So like
an older couple or?
Older couple, right? So I'm like, okay, well, that's weird. And we're walking down the store and we're like, you know what? We haven't been in this mall in like 10 years.
Oh,
So we're like, let's go walk the mall for fun, right? Let's go see what there is to see. And we walk out, and I don't know if when the last time you were there was.
It was, I think, this past summer.
So do you remember where the old Organ Piano Center was?
Yes. So that was, if you come in down by like where the main sign is, like you got like the Dick's main entrance. I think it was like the Ruby Tuesdays. The Organ Center, you had to go around.
It was all the way down.
Yeah, it was like all the way down and around. Not quite around all the way to the movie theater, but it was like down by like the Sears.
It was down by the Sears, right? So we walk out of the Sears, right?
Right.
And we're walking, and we pass the old Piano and Organ Center, and it's not that anymore.
It's not?
No, it is not the Piano and Organ Center. They actually moved over to North Syracuse.
Okay.
But it is now a...
wrestling school?
No. That'd be fucking amazing. It's now
wrestling school with a broken ring.
It's now like a mom and pop, like Raymore and Flanagan's, kind of place. Okay, we are seeing the old couple set up the mattresses for display.
Get the fuck
in
out
the fucking
here.
furniture store. It was fucking amazing.
That clutch maneuver. Oh my god, are you serious?
Yes, 100%. Watching them fucking finagle the frames together.
Oh my god!
Like we just saw them buy those on fucking way clearance, and they're fucking full price over at the goddamn furniture store.
Clutch move. Good for you two. Way to make a buck in this day. Holy cow! That is. See, that always reminds me of. I remember like seeing this thing on the internet years and years ago. And it was kind of, it was like a Reddit or like a Tumblr thread. And this guy, he was like, he was in his dorm. And as a lot of people do in dorms, like they'll just leave shit outside of their door, with like free on it or like there for like the custodians to pick up on the weekends. Right. So somebody had like this big tube TV that they didn't want. So they put it out in front of the door. It just said free. And so this guy posted the story. He goes, yeah, so like my neighbors down the hall or put this TV out in front of the door and just with a sign that said free. So I picked it up. I brought it over to my door. I set it down and I put a sign on it that said $10 and it was gone within the hour.
Clutch move.
That's so genius. But like people are doing stuff like that on Craigslist.
Oh fuck
like,
yeah!
This couple like just hustling. Yeah. It's all about the hustle
because times are tough.
Times are tough, man.
And I've experienced some tough times in the past 4 days. And let me tell you something. Like, make a buck where you can.
Make a buck where you can. Save. I'm not saving right now. That's kind of my problem right now. Is I'm not saving.
I can't even save. I can't even afford to save.
Like dude, this summer killed me. Beginning of the summer, I looked at my savings account and I'm like, wow, like I'm doing pretty well for myself, Like I still got my loans and everything, but I got my loans, I got my payments, but like I'm hanging in there. I looked at my bank account at like this past week and I was like, oh, okay. I see what happened.
It's become very apparent that Americans can no longer take a vacation.
I mean, well, yeah. I think for me, it's just been like frivolous spending.
Well, you gotta stop buying those fucking Turtles action figures, man.
I do, man. Well, that's the other thing too is I got hit like within a 30-day span. I got hit with like 3 or 4 really big expenditures, and I was like, oh, I fucked up. I was also paying like a lot more on my student loans during this time. So like after all these like payments went through, I was just like, oh, yo, and then like I'm trying to build a computer right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
from scratch.
From scratch. I'm like I need a new computer.
Put your big boy pants
and
on.
I'm well, Christy's helping me. So
all the calculations.
Yep.
I still need to talk to her about those engine taxes.
Oh, jeez. So I'm trying to build a computer, and like I want to get it done before the end of this month. Like that is my goal, to have the computer built before the end of this month. And I got paid like last week, so I'm like, okay, I'll start doing it this week. And then we plan like a last minute trip to New York City. And without thinking about it, I go to Amazon today to go start buying parts. And I'm like, wait, hang on.
Yeah.
We've done this before. So I think after next week, I'm going to try to start building it. I think it's going to push me back because I wanted to get it all done before the Fallout 76 beta. Because I want to start, I think for a lot of games, I'm going to start switching from PS4 to PC.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of people say that like playing on PC is like so much better, and I'm like, well, you know, like because I'm still a fan of crashing on the couch, just pulling out a controller and just
been doing that with the new Spider-Man game.
But yeah, but like
it's amazing.
You get the Spider-Man game, which is a PS4 exclusive.
Right.
You get like all these other games that are PS4 exclusives, and then plus, you know, I have my PlayStation Plus account, so that's just like free games every month, and then whatever like I have from like way back when,
right?
But then I'm like, well, you know, computer would be cool because then I could like maybe be good at games and also have an actual working computer, not just like a loaner from work.
Right.
So
something you could actually do something
invest
with,
in, do something with, and it would give me motivation also because like we have like a room in our apartment that's like designated for an office. Now, I like Christy works from home now and then. I don't. I have no reason to use that office. It's just becoming like a stock room for me. So I'm like, this will give me a chance to explore the rest of my dwelling.
Right. See, what you need to do, and this is drunk ass advice from me because I'm feeling it now, is get yourself your own Mac. Okay, which you can get for like. On the Facebook Marketplace, you can get a pretty fucking decent one.
You can get like
for like $300.
You can get like older Macs because Mac like it's my experience that if a Mac is well taken care of,
yes,
it'll last you.
Yes,
it'll last you a great deal of time.
Yes,
yeah.
Like this is a fucking the one that we're broadcasting on is like a 9-year-old Mac.
And I guarantee you that works better than every computer I've ever owned.
Yeah, like it's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. And then I bought a year ago, something like that.
You got the
I got a MacBook Air.
Yeah.
And that thing was fucking tremendously taken care of. I love it. It's amazing.
Right.
The iCloud is the greatest invention of our time.
Right.
Which I paid like $300 for, and it's been great. But what you need to do is you need to invest in a $300 Mac. Oh, you can do it off fucking the marketplace on Facebook, and then invest yourself in some goddamn Creative Cloud from Adobe.
Yeah.
And then take some of the fucking tutorials and get some fucking shit done. That's what you need to do.
What do you mean get some shit done?
Whatever you want, man.
I mean, I have a graphic design degree.
Well, no, but like you can get some shit done.
I mean, I'm like trying to like get some shit done right now.
Yeah, but do you have that?
Do I have what?
Adobe Cloud.
On like this computer?
Yeah.
Oh. I also have like a Adobe package on my old PC.
Okay.
Which I could then convert to my new PC that I build.
Well, then you should be doing cartoons and shit.
I don't want to do cartoons.
Why not?
Because cartoons are weird.
Yeah, no, you can get real fucking weird.
I don't know how to do animation though. I can't draw. See, that's like the one thing that hinders me. I can't draw.
You don't need to draw.
What, do like flash animations?
No, brother, you need to go.
Newgrounds.com.
You need to go to Fiverr.
Dude, didn't I told you about Fiverr?
Yeah, I know, but I explored it. I looked around. Like
I fucking told you about this service.
For $25, you can get an animation puppet that you can use.
Are you gonna get an animation puppet?
Well, I don't, brother. I fucking am starting a second job because I can't afford dick. But like,
I mean, I know somebody that gives you some pretty cheap dick.
I mean, drop me no digits. But yeah, like you should get some shit done. Like fuck video games, get some shit done. Do some shit.
I'm doing shit for video games.
Yeah, but like, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Building packages.
What kind of packages?
Digital packages.
Like good ones though?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like they're very diverse. There's like all different like styles and shapes and sizes. Different looks. You know, you can't just keep sending out the same package. You got to change it up a little bit.
I've lost sight of what we're talking about.
I've lost sight of so many things. Do you want to close on this news?
You aren't gay, but $20 is $20, the wife says.
I think, was she talking to you?
No, I don't know. I mean, I have. I mean, we
thought
could
about
hit,
it.
I mean, we could hit. I need another drink, man. Fuck.
There you go.
All right, thanks.
Do you want to close on this news?
I mean, I had another story.
Oh, you got another story? Okay, what's your story?
But that's another fucking half an hour. So
we've only got like 10 minutes, sir. Okay.
Ooh,
yeah. Take a sip. Yeah. Toys R Us may be back from the dead.
They're fucking zombies.
Zombies. It's that zombie giraffe, man. Never stays down.
Dude, if that's their new mascot, I'm on board. Zombie giraffe?
What better time to roll it out than right now?
Right?
Halloween, this fucking zombie giraffe, like, just sticks his head out on the ground.
Yep. Fuck the hand. Just go with the neck.
Just the neck. What's up, kids? You still about Toys R Us?
Animate that shit. That's some good shit.
I'll pay someone else to do it. Just get the copyright. Toys R Us may be coming back. The company closed all of its U.S. stores in June as part of a bankruptcy liquidation. But the owners of the company's remaining assets are looking into restarting the business as well as the related Babies R Us brand. The company disclosed in a court filing this week. The company said it's considering a new operating Toys R Us and Babies R Us branding company. The plan would create new domestic retail operating businesses under the Toys R Us and Babies R Us names, as well as expand its international presence and further develop its private brands business. The details of when and how the brand would be brought back to life were not disclosed. The fact that other bidders were interested in buying the name doesn't necessarily mean that others were looking to bring it back to life. Companies often buy brands of out-of-business competitors in bankruptcy court to make sure the brand can't be used again by a new rival, which is fucking smart. Plus, you can sell the name. Well, you can sell
and you can
licenses
make t-shirts
for the name. Details of who's looking to buy
those t-shirts.
You get those t-shirts. Get those pop vinyls. So it's possible that they might be.
I'm going out on a limb.
Okay.
This was the plan the whole time.
You think so?
100%.
I think so too.
Because
it makes sense. I mean,
the plan was to file for bankruptcy, null and void all the terrible fucking contracts you had for distribution. Start fresh.
Yeah. Go under, liquidate, take what little pieces you have, package them up in a little ball of dirt, and then just throw them across the yard.
Yeah, it's like a seed bomb.
That's what I was getting to. Glad you caught on.
Yeah.
Good for you paying attention.
I've been drinking.
That was a callback, folks. But no, I could see this, of being the plan the entire time through.
100%.
I mean, but now do they go, okay, so do you remember KB Toys?
Yes.
Okay.
They were in Great Northern.
Are they recently?
Brother, that place has been in business for 15 fucking years.
I was surprised if they were.
No, they were in with the old GameStop, and then when GameStop left, it became EB Games.
EB Games.
And then they left, but that was the spot for some KB Toys.
Right. So, because, like, KB Toys went under it, but then they had, like, KB Toys Express. Where it was basically just, like, pop-up toy shops for a little bit. And then Toys R Us even did that from time to time, like, during the holidays.
Yep. For all you deadbeat dads out there.
Shots fired.
Listen, I deal with these fucks every single day.
Jesus.
I love them.
But yeah, I mean, it's interesting news. I don't know if it's really going to last. I think they really need to do a new approach to their.
Well, they need to be online only.
Online only, or I would say online only and smaller stores.
Yeah, that's probably true. Now, listen, here's a little tidbit for somebody that worked for the giraffe.
Yeah.
Who was actually in the giraffe suit.
You were that giraffe.
I was that. Listen, when they did the goddamn fucking Halloween parade of 2015, let me tell you something, brother. The boombox broke. And it would only play Michael Jackson's Thriller on repeat. So I had to parade a bunch of little fucks throughout the store, and it would only play... Oh, I take that back. It played Michael Jackson, and then it played a really inappropriate Werewolves of London.
Why? Why? What?
I do not know, but I had to fucking dance up and down to Werewolves in London and Thriller back to back, up and down every one of those goddamn aisles dressed as a giraffe. Now, I'm not going to tell you how weird America is, because I fucking lived it. Let me tell you something. I've been up and down those goddamn aisles. I've worn the suit. I've gotten the t-shirt. I've been there, done that. So don't tell me how fucking hard it is to be an American and to make a buck and to be a goddamn gentleman.
Times are tough is all we're saying.
It's
a scary time for young men everywhere. I mean, you got to wear a giraffe costume and
just to make a buck.
You know,
support your family. Keep guns legal.
Vote in November, please. Begging. Just vote. Please register to vote. I mean, I don't know if you can register anymore. That deadline might have been passed, but just vote. If you're registered, please vote. Just please vote. And vote and vote with your head. I think that's the moral of the story here today, folks. Just vote. Voting is important. That's what makes this country run. I think that's the show. That's how we're ending.
I don't think we can do anymore.
You can follow us online across all social media. Brainrock Show. Email us, brainrockshow@gmail.com.
Yep.
Follow us. Please follow us. Following us would help a lot.
It would greatly improve this country.
It would greatly improve this country. So follow. We will bring you more content like this. If you enjoy shenanigans and shit shows, you have absolutely
found the right place.
This has been our weekly dumpster fire. I've been Kevin Graham.
And I've been Jason X.
This is Brainrock. I got to do it this week.